What's good, neighborhood? It's your favorite neighbor, your man, Marq Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. How y'all feel? What's the deal? All right, let's jump right into it. So Joe Budden appears to have an unexpected ally in his ongoing back and forth with Drake. As you know, Joe Budden took to his podcast and kind of criticized Drake's album a little harshly at times, kind of went a little too far at times. He even admitted that he kind of went too far, but that was after Drake unleashed this ether of a paragraph. I did a whole video breakdown of this. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. And that's the thumbnail right there, so you can find it easily. So let's play this clip from Crooked I, man. Crooked I has came to the aid of Joe Budden and actually told Aubrey Drake Graham he felt like he was taking shots at him too. Let's play the audio.
You think about, Drake's comments towards Joe Budden about being a failure?
I feel like he threw me a straight. I caught a straight, you know what I'm saying? Because I love talking about hip hop. I think that it's a dope progression, a natural progression in the evolution of an MC's career to jump behind the microphone and start speaking on the game as a commentator, just like they do in the NBA and NFL when players retire. I think it's dope. Bro, Trent, I've interviewed Eminem, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Rakim, Tech Nine, Jermaine Dupri, all these people that I've talked hip hop with, and I felt like I was like, ouch. I felt like he shot at me with that, even though he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was like, dang, dog, we can't even do that. So, no, I don't think Joe is a failed rapper who turned into a podcaster. I feel like he's somebody who, along with people like Taxstone, which, you know what I'm saying, they pioneered hip-hop podcasting behind the great late, Combat Jack. I read the paragraph, that Drake left for Joe. And I thought to myself, those last two lines, those are the reasons why he probably should have just ignored whatever Joe said. He said, basically, I own a jet and you ride first class on special occasions. I own a jet, you ride first class. I have more money than you. So my whole thing is, okay, if all that matters is money and material things and you got this big, platform, 140 plus million IG followers, then why are you even paying attention to what Joe Budden is saying? And I'll tell you why he's paying attention. And this is for the next generation, because a lot of the messaging in that message that he left for Joe had a lot to do with the next generation. This is for the next generation. Skills matter, respect from your peers matter. Because if they didn't, Drake wouldn't even have answered Joe Budden. If those things did not matter, he wouldn't have, because he has everything else. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. You know what I mean? So him just responding to Joe gives Joe the power that Joe probably wanted. He's not going to get in there and rap. You know what I mean? People want Joe to rap. He ain't doing it. You feel me? Like, what's it going to be, a tag team? Joe and Parks versus Drake and OVO 40? You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't happening. He could just make a podcast and make way more money than he could making a diss record. He already dissed them 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like each other, though. They really care about what each other think. That's what I don't think the fans are getting about Joe Budden and Drake. They actually care what each other thinks because they're fans of each other. I don't want to see nobody do something that their heart is not in. Then you're just going to give us a half-hearted attempt. Joe, he's one of the trailblazers when it comes to podcasting in the hip-hop space. And he's going to go do what he does best. And that's what he does best right now. He's going to go in there, and that's a different type of bars. He's going to try to give them his opinion, what he feels, and it's going to be a good look for him. And Drake, you know what I'm saying? He's going to sell a ton of records. He's still selling out arenas. Whenever he's ready to give y'all a 444 that everybody been waiting on, he'll do it. But until then, why don't y'all start looking at some new artists, man? Tired of talking about the same damn artists all the time.
And there you have it. Those are the words, man. The bars from Crooked I, man. Crooked I said I mean, he said a lot of bars right there too, and I think a lot of us can agree with a lot of things he said. He said, Drake cares about what Joe Budden thinks, no matter what he tells you, because if it was all about the money, you already have the private jet. Why would you even take this time to respond with such a long paragraph? You know, if it's all about those last two lines. I got a 767 jet plane. I got an airplane. And you fly first class on special occasions. Mm. But what do you guys think about Crooked Eye coming to Joe Budden's defense? How do you guys feel about rappers like Joe Budden who now do podcasts and they criticize some of their peers with so much ether? You know, does he have a right? Like, hey, look, I've had a record deal. I've had a hit record. I might not have had 30 hit records like you, but I know what it feels like to have a hit record, which is not that easy to do. Some people spend their whole life and never get a hit record. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Going to be what it's going to be. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this story. It's your man Marq Nash breaking beats. I see you on the next one. Peace.